I am Priestess of the Galactic Spiral Light, Priestess Makala, as well as Felicia, as well as Niana. And all of them are here today. So today we're going to be working in a very um, sensitive subject, but yet one that needs to be worked on because of how it really goes into people's lives and it can create disharmony through through your throat chakra and your root chakra. And when those two, because they are connected, when those two are interfered with, it causes imbalances in life. It causes you not to really show up 100%. So I invite you to get your glass of water ready. We have a lot of codes that I will be sending into your body so that you will be able to process. We have a lot of deep connection going into the self, and we have a lot to do with forgiveness work. Um, just to let you know, FYI, I am still waiting on the washing machine. So if for whatever reason I come to a pause and I say, go into your crystal bubble portal light and just be for a second so I can get them situated in what they're doing and be able to continue on. So this is work that is very well needed. This work is not one that I take lightly because with it comes a lot of pain and secrecy and nobody believed me and abandonment, feeling betrayed. And when that happens, your trust energy of how to trusting yourself and trusting around others, you don't trust well. So let's just go ahead and get that going. So when we're not trusting, we are devaluing our ability to connect to our true higher self. And we'll only connect in the middle, but not fully. So this is one of those subjects where we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how we're going to go in and clear it, take you on a journey so that you can clear this. Also, this is all about, for once, giving yourself full permission to release the energy to the person, place, or thing situation of it. Releasing the energy of it so it no longer has a hold on you. Okay? So it no longer becomes this trigger factor or a charge factor. It charges you and changes you. You become frozen. So we're really going to go into that. And I actually had to prepare where I had to take Ivrite for allergies, and then I went and I took honey. And the honey is so, when I'm speaking, the words are sweet vibration comes into your space and helps with healing. Okay, because this is a sensitive subject, it really is. And it shouldn't be, you shouldn't feel afraid in this setting to express, to release, to let go. So get your water, have that ready because it's going to be supercharged. Get your Kleenex, have that ready because if you do decide to release expressions of tears, that's a part of cleansing. That is also a part of frog medicine that comes in. When frogs come into spirit and comes into space, that's a part of cleansing. They bring the cleansing with that. So the waters released from your eyes is a part of water element, but when we look at associated with animals or amphibians, that is frogs, frog medicine. So let's go ahead and call in we're going to call in and just bump up our beautiful crystal portal and bring that energy in. And let's just call in the benevolent light of the East. And the benevolent light of the East, keepers of the air, we call you in, just bringing in more deeper and flowing energy of air to just help support us as we move through this energy today. So we call in those guidance, those protectors of that realm, the beautiful East of Air. We call in the beautiful, benevolent light beings of the South, of the fire that brings in the spark, because today is a new moon and Taurus is in new moon, and it's all about bringing in the spark to re-spark life. So we ask for that fire to bring in that ignition of light so we can see clearly. Thank you for being here. We call in the West, benevolent light beings of the West, of the waters, to hold the energy strong as we move through the emotions of self, so that we can cleanse and release those things that are held in our emotions. We also now call in the beautiful benevolent light beings of the North, of Earth, and ask that they be here to represent the foundation, the holding, the support from our ancestors that are healed, as well as us healing and releasing things in the generation, to have this support. And through the ether of Creator Spirit, as above, so below. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of you being here. We're going to call in the divine cosmic mother, Pachamama. We'll call in Mother Sophia. We'll call in our divine cosmic mother to be here in all their ancientness and their highest benevolent light. And these mothers reside in that 12th dimension and higher up. We call in the ascending masters of the utmost highest healed benevolent light to come and be support for this, as well as calling in Archangel Michael to bring his sword of light in to cut those cords and release those hooks from the time of the violation all the way up to the time when it finally was able to stop. Okay? So we call you in. We call in Archangel Raphael to bring in the healing for all parts of our body and our being. Call in Archangel Raphael. We call in the owl so that we have the wisdom to see, even in the darkest parts of ourselves where something is hiding that could be painful, to pluck it out and to take it away. We also call in the vulture to come and to remove all the deadness of that, to clean that up. Thank you. We call in the panther or the black jaguar, to bring in that beautiful spirit of magic, claiming one's power, the fierceness of self, the empowerment to move into that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. We call in the beautiful essence of the butterfly to bring in transformation, to unwrap us from the cocooning of what has held us so tight. We call in the butterfly for this. So, as you're sitting and being in this moment, we're going to first start off with some essence. So if you have your glass of water ready, please grab it. And I want you to taste it first. And then put it in the chat that, put a number 1 that you taste a difference, okay? And that'll let me know that you received it. So you have the essence of the flowers on board to help with you, okay? So get your water and get it ready. And that's going to be the first transmission. Okay, so when we have things that are blocking our throat chakra, it causes thyroid problems, ear and mouth infections, stiff neck, causes jaw pain, sore and raspy throat. It causes gum and mouth disease, laryngitis, and TMJ disorders. So there are many emotional signs that suggest a blockage of the throat chakra. And these signs also are about taking a stand for yourself, feeling like you can't express yourself, a hard time setting boundaries, difficulty communicating your personal truth, shyness or social anxiety, lack of confidence or trouble speaking up, and trouble expressing your creativity. And the one thing that causes that is that usually when you're going through an attack, against your violation, non-consensual, against your will, one of the things that happens is the throat chakra is usually involved, where it's clamped down, held down, or you're told if you say anything about this, nobody will believe you. I'll make your life a living hell if you even say anything about it. Or if these beings, these creatures that do that, threaten you, they'll take the threat to a threat of manipulation so far as, if you say anything, I'll make sure your parents pay the price. So now you're being held hostage because you're going to think, I have to protect my family, I can't say anything. Okay. So get your glass of water. And just hold it up to the camera. And we're going to I'm going to do it one at a time. We're going to do pine for strength. Make sure you taste that water before I put this in. Trauma. Activate transmission. And self-healer. And 5 flowers. And Baja. Activate transmission. Thank you. Okay. And that's in. So if you can take a couple of sips of your water and put a 1 that you tasted your friends. This particular video is challenging for some people because some people might not be ready to do it. Okay. And then others will come in and do it. Not everything is when we're talking about liberating yourself is not going to be always easy. There's a liberation process for a reason. And some of those processes we have to kind of go through and liberate ourselves. Okay, is there a 1? Do you taste it? You tasted your friends? I see love hearts. Who's in the house? You taste the water? Oh, Pearly. What you doing? Are you doing this? Are you going to participate with this? All right. So you taste the difference. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so I came on a little earlier because I had to play this game with the third dimensional beings to bring that washing machine. But I am expecting this video to be very healing for a lot of people. So please make sure you put thumbs up so they help others to be able to find it. So I'm expecting you to stay in the creation of this hub to help hold that energy so that it emanates out and others can start healing this. Because, this is something that goes deep. It goes generations. It goes ancestral. If you're just joining in, I just did the water transfer. Please, if you are a Be So Light member, I see 3 people in-house. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up and state that you're in. If you're a regular that's coming in. If you're just visiting, this might talk to you. And if you're not ready to do it, I highly suggest you not do this one. Do the first 2 to prep you for this one. Okay? This one's going to have a lot of medicine in it. So, just letting you know. Okay. So, we're going to talk about this. Anytime when someone goes through a violation, and we're going to use that word violation because a lot of times it's something that happens without your consent. And if it's something that's done in a family and there's a family member that does it and everybody knows that this is the dirty little family secret, nobody is supposed to say anything. Everyone keeps the secret and it keeps going on. So then you get violations, sisters and brothers, grandchildren, you get the violations of that. And then even when you look at the mothers and fathers, who violated them because it kept going on and it was a factor. So here's the thing. When we talk about people who, we can't use the word attract this because it's not really attracting it. It's really about what the frequency energy is that allows that energy to take place. And a lot of times what it is the silencing of it. Nobody talks about it. Nobody says anything. Because that throat chakra gets clamped down. and it allows your throat to just be shut down. Okay. So then it starts to become the game of I can't say anything. I've been threatened. I feel betrayed. I feel alone. Nobody's going to believe me because they already tell you if you say anything, nobody's going to believe you. Okay. Then it goes so far as when this happens, depending on what your belief center is, what you're being brought up in, is we start to look towards the God factor, creator factor, and say, why did this happen to me? How did you let this happen to me? So now we're upset that this happened. There are some who have went through horrific violations beyond belief in factors of like an enslavement system of it, and were threatened every single day that this could be their last day living, but they're going to be used up in this way for profit or for ritual. Okay. So yeah, this is going to touch in on a lot of things. And yeah, this is going to make you bring up some of that stuff, but it has to come up in order for it to be healed. It has to come up in order for it to be released. So what happens when we're walking through this, it just becomes this energy of, okay, I'm ready to let this go. Okay, so take a nice deep breath, breathe in, exhale it out. And we're going to do this in a different way. And this one is just going to be all about guiding you into this sacred crystal orb space of light so that you can actually do this work and release this. Okay? So another deep breath in, exhale it out. And just expand, push out that beautiful crystal bubble. And then breathe in, inhale in, exhale it out. Okay. And just allow yourself to just breathe it out. And get ready to take the journey of releasing this. So you no longer have to carry it. You no longer have to carry it in your root chakra, your nervous system, and in your throat. You no longer have to have the fear and anxiety behind it. You no longer have to have the weight gain behind it. You no longer have to keep carrying the self-doubt and the self-secretive shame and blame about it. You no longer have to carry the energy of hating or being angry anymore with the ones that you thought were supposed to be your protectors were your violators. You don't have to carry this anymore. And that's what today is all about, is giving yourself permission to be done with that spiritual contract of those violations. Yes. You're probably saying, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, now this is where we get metaphysical. This is where we talk about the journey of the soul. What if in another lifetime you did the same thing to someone? And it's just in this lifetime you finally agreed, okay, I'm going to go through this process also because of what I did to someone else. That's how I'm going to put things back into balance for my soul. Yeah, I know. It doesn't feel good when we have to think of it like that. But remember, when we come here to this dense third dimensional earth plane, we're coming here to learn, to heal, to evolve. And some of our curriculum plans, our studies are not fun. Some of them are devastating because it's creating the energy of you have to learn compassion, or you might have to learn to forgive, or you might have to learn to have boundaries, or you might have to learn your self-worth from the lesson. Do you love yourself enough to step out of this, to stop committing harm to yourself or allowing someone else to silence you when they're violating you, taking away your free will, taking away the fact that you don't consent to it? And when we are young and this violation happens and part of the spirit essence is taken out of that person during that's violating them, that spirit essence, because a lot of times part of your spirit takes off and leaves because it doesn't want to feel the pain. It doesn't want to deal with what's going on. So now we have fractured soul parts out in the ethers of however many times it happened. And this is where you get the spaciness. This is where you can't remember stuff very well. This is where you get post-traumatic stress syndrome because of the trauma. This is where you get that you're existing in the world, but you're not within yourself because so many pieces of you went somewhere else to escape the pain and the abuse of it. Okay? So when we talk about how we're going to unwind the timelines of this, out of the heart, out of the throat, out of the root, out of the body, wherever that violation took place at, and removing out those thread cords and those hooks. Now, let me tell you, when we talk about energy threads, when we talk about the energy hooks, those energy hooks, if they're not removed, keeps that imprinted energy of the violator that violate, that energy is there. And it creates blockages. So this is why we remove that hook part of it, extract it, and we annihilate it. And then we heal that. So that energy is no longer active there. Okay? That's what that does. So when I'm talking about remove the hooks and the cords, it's also that energy so that you don't fall victim to the victimhood of self and record back into it. Because you don't need to. Okay? There's weird little energetic things that we do as a functioning part of ourselves. But you don't have to do that anymore. And then we're telling the subconscious mind and super subconscious mind to get on board with the new curriculum so that you can flow into this. Okay? So I just want you to just take another sip of that water and we're going to go into it. And just breathe. And I want you to keep in mind, it doesn't matter how old this is, when it happened, how far back. We're going to walk through this with our divine team. We're going to walk through this together. You are not alone in this. Okay? And I want you to also, those of you, if you did not have, say, like a full-on attack, but it was getting set up to that, and still the threat of if you expose this and what I tried to do to you, nobody's going to believe you. Okay? So, hi, darling. Hi, darling. Come on in. So, those of you that are in, please make sure you have your glass of water. I'm going to go ahead and do the water transfer once again if you're coming in. But once you come in, please try to stay. Yeah. So get your water up there. I'm going to pass it through real quick. So everyone is just getting in their space and getting ready, breathing. Janice, this is for you if you got your glass of water up to the camera. Put it there. This is some pine. You need to drink some of this. Make sure you taste the water. Activate transmission. Okay. All right, your water is ready. So you don't have to try to go back to beginning. Okay. So I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to just call in your divine team. Everyone has one. How they represent for you. Okay? Whoever's on your divine team, call them in. It can be from angels. It can be from beloved family members that you've seen that work with you, that are your ancestor. It can be beautiful spirit animals that you have. I have lots of spirit animals. As a matter of fact, the white tiger should be here. Thank you. I love the white tiger. White tiger's always seen when I'm walking around. People say, you got a white tiger? What? I go, yeah, I know. Okay. So I want you to keep this in mind. You are the alchemist. You're just going in and you're cleaning house. That's all you're doing. So whatever happened, you get to change that energy and get to take it out. But you don't have to interact with it. You don't have to interact with it. You can watch it and clear it. Okay? So taking a nice deep breath, inhale, exhale out. Breathe. Inhale, deep once again. And just breathe in, and on that next exhale, just ma. 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 Release. Ma. And now with that ma, you're going to release the ma and go into new. So you have the ma, new, ma, new, ma, new. Breathe. Inhale, exhale that out. And just allow yourself to be in this space. Now, right now, this beautiful orb of light is coming around you. And this beautiful orb of light is going to do two things. It is going to be a beautiful emerald green with beautiful diamond white light blending with it. So it's a whitish green, but it's still, you can see the emerald green. And it's spiraling all the way around you. But within your hands is this second orb that you're holding. And this beautiful orb is here to assist you in emptying out whatever within yourself and absorbing the old timelines of the violation that took place. And this orb literally sits in your lap. It sits on top of the root chakra. And as it sits on top of the root chakra, it is simply there to absorb all the hooks and cords to the person and the situation of when it first occurred. So take a nice deep breath in. Inhale, exhale out. And as you exhale out, just allow yourself of all the images that you've seen, what you felt. Just be absorbed into that sphere. This sphere is a plasmic sphere. It is there to assist you. You know who the person is. You know when it happened. You know how it made you feel. And you know how it's been with you. And just allow yourself and give yourself permission to just release the energy of all the violational times when the fear came up, when that person or that situation was in the room, the creature. Allow the energy and see those cords that's coming off of that person, place, or that situation. And see the hooks. Allow yourself to just take those hooks out of yourself. Pull them up. And just take it and all, place it inside of the sphere. And as the sphere is slowly spiraling, it's allowing you to put it in there because it's collecting it. It's now going to collect the events of anything you think of. But remember, you don't have to interact with it at all. And any snapping sounds you hear is the releasing of those hooks and cords that's going into that orb. Just take a breath, breathe. Exhale it out. Know that you're in a safe space within your beautiful crystal portal of light that is so high vibrational. It's allowing you to feel safe. And just allow any other images that come up of a person, the event, just to go into that. There's another hook. There's another cord. Put it in there. Moving into all space of the root, into the womb of where that happened. Breathe. Just allow that orb to absorb it. This is a beautiful plasmic spirit orb. It's a benevolent light being to help you. Okay, just breathe. Exhale out. Release it. Release the other hooks and the cords, snapping it out. And this one's going to release from the water star, the earth star, that root chakra. We're just going to allow anything else where it traveled up to the heart chakra. And now a second orb is forming right at the throat. And this is a blue orb, a cobalt blue orb. It sits right at the throat. And this one's going to absorb all of the times that you feared to say anything, when you couldn't say anything, the restriction in your voice. Allow those hooks to just be undone in your throat. You might find yourself coughing. You might even feel yourself belching. You might feel itchiness in your throat, but just let it release. Just see yourself pulling it out and placing it into the blue orb. The blue orb is there to assist you in taking it out. Release it. And remember, you are just seeing what it is. You don't have to interact with it. Just breathe. This is your power place. This is where you are releasing it. Just breathe. And allow the cosmic mothers of their beautiful divine essence to come in and help support these orbs to allow you to release it. And just breathe. Inhale, exhale it out. And wherever you're starting to feel any type of fear, hesitation, panic energy, you're safe. It's just energy. Just allow it to come up, breathe. Exhale it out, put it inside the orb. Release it. And know as it's being absorbed into that beautiful emerald whitish orb of light, that all what is happening is becoming cleansed. Cleaned out of that whole area, out of the root. It's being cleansed off of the emotional, cellular memory, the mental, cellular memory energy, the physical, cellular energy, and the spiritual, cellular energy. And just allow this to keep filling up with all that energy. Just breathe. Every time that you move this energy, you allow it to just go into that orb of light. Just breathe it and release the hooks and the cords to that timeline. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. You got this. You don't have to carry this anymore. It's not yours to carry. And let's refocus back up at the throat, removing out all the harmful energy there. Get the last part of those hooks. Give yourself permission to use your voice, to sing again, to talk, to not have shakiness or fear to speak. Remove the hooks Remove the cords. And let it go into that beautiful cobalt blue orb. And now we're just going to let that blue cord, that orb, come down. And it's going to just kind of pull the rest of those cords out. There you go. And now it's going to go into the green sphere. Put it in that sphere. Okay, push it in. The sphere has it. You got it. And then go back up to your throat and pull out again. Take it all out of there. Breathe. And push it down into the green sphere. This is a very powerful, gentle way of moving through this. Push it in. There you go. And just put your hands back onto that beautiful emerald green sphere of light. And just breathe. What else is there? All the way back from the first time when it happened. And now take all of the time that you carried it up to now. From the past, present, put it into there, and even future. And allow yourself to know that you're clearing this off of your third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension, seventh dimension, eighth dimension, ninth dimension, 10th dimension, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th dimensional selves. Breathe, inhale, exhale out. Breathe. We're moving it out of the cellular DNA, RNA, mitochondria, protons, electrons, neutrons, and nucleus. All atoms and molecules of the physical body. Breathe. Release it. We're clearing this energy now out of your astral body, your etheric, your subtle body, your manifestation body, your blueprint pattern, the I am body. Clear it out. The soul starts getting clear. Spirit chakra, universal, galactic, and your stargate. Clear it out. And all soul contracts on the mother-father side, through the generations and ancestral, is being cleared. All soul contracts dealing with family secrets of this violation for generations and generations through ancestors is now being cleared, transmuted, deleted, revoked, deactivated. Breathe. Inhale. Released, dissolved. Breathe. Everything that you've been putting inside of the orb, allow that to go in and breathe. All hooks and cords to the person, place, thing, situation, all violations that were against one's will. And now say, I hereby, say your name, release the hooks and cords to, if you know the person, you can say the name of that. Release it from my body, my spirit body, my soul, my root, my throat, my heart. Take a deep breath. Exhale out. I release all the hooks and cords. Now, I consent no more to these timelines. I consent no more to the energy. I consent no more to the violation energy. I consent no more to these timelines. The hooks and cords are removed. Breathe, inhale, exhale. And now that beautiful emerald green, diamond whitish, greenish color orb is spiraling faster and faster. It's going to hit the frequency of 999 trillion light per millisecond, speeding up to the fastest part, speed of light. It is going to become a powerful current energy that is lifting out all of the imprinted DNA within the tissues of the root, the womb, vag, and anal. Releasing all tissue in the mouth, DNA. Archangel Michael, come and please remove all the hooks and cords and finalize. Bring in the sword of light. Thank you. Everyone taking a nice deep breath. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Breathe. I call to the spirit of the owl. I call to the spirit of the vulture to remove any residue energy upon those who are releasing these etheric energy timelines connected to solar energy. Removing it. Pluck it out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I call forth beautiful Black Panther. Breathe. To come into the space and to take a look around you. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Just breathe. It's going to take a look around you. And it's going to move out anything that is in a shadow form around you. Thank you. Just breathe. Allow yourself to just, if you're crying, if you're releasing, if you're going into light language, allow yourself to be in that space. You are safe. And now we go and shift as the panther is moving through. We shift into that subconscious mind and super subconscious mind. Subconscious mind and super subconscious mind will now clear all timelines of this energy and remove all hooks of this energy. And will correct and treat. Thank you. Subconscious mind, thank you for being activated with this. And all soul contracts pertaining to this energy are deactivated, transmuted, and voided, and deleted and canceled across all dimensional time, space, galactic space timelines, all 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th dimensional timelines. Breathe, inhale, exhale. moving out energy, any residue energy out of the soul matrix. Clearing it out. Now that orb is ready to be let go. And now you will take that orb and lift it up as it is spiraling with that frequency of the 999 trillion light per millisecond. And you're just going to lift it up and say, I release this out of my space and let it go. Release it and bring both of your hands to your root chakra and just hold. Breathe. And allow that sphere of light to go all the way up into the cosmos as it is dissolving and being transmuted and transformed into cellular lights among the cosmos that no longer hold that frequency. Let the cosmos of the grandmothers and the beautiful cosmic mothers take care of that. Breathe. Taking a nice deep breath, inhale in, exhale it out, and allow this beautiful, beautiful pink orb of light spiral in. It's going to go into the root, bringing in a beautiful diamond white light and a beautiful crystal spiral light on top of that. Now it's going to bring in a beautiful healing emerald green and yellows all through the root. A beautiful rainbow light's coming in. And this plasmid light keeps changing in between all the colors, bringing in beautiful divine healing. And the new code now that is coming in for this is 888 and 777. Being fully activated into your space. The new codes to help you move through, helping you to process and release more of anything that comes up. Moving into a frequency of forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forever feeling as though you had to keep it a secret. 33, 45, 10, 10, 1, activate, transmission. Breathe. To work with the nervous system, we're going to use a code that will help with that healing. 22, 33, 5, 16, activate. To heal on a deeper soul level, bringing in that beautiful energy. 40, 44, 0, 10, activate, transmission. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Bringing in some beautiful, more flower energy called Rescue Remedy. 9898. Activate. Transmission. Breathe. Breathe. Allow your body to take in the codes. We're going to bump up the body through those color frequencies. We're going to bring in that divine vibration. 12, 12, 12, 12. Activate transmission. Breathe. As we call forth that beautiful crystal spiral light and that diamond white light and that pink to come even stronger. Breathe. And just allow that energy to come through. We're going to bring in some healing for your life force. 7771. We're going to activate that one. So it's permeating all of your life force, bringing in some new vibration, bringing in your true potential so now you can move forward to your true soul mission. 823 494 7815 72954. Activate transmission. Thank you. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now I'm going to bring in that beautiful love orb of light. 0053 111. Activating that beautiful love energy. Breathe that in. And just allow yourself to sit with this energy. We're going to bring in one more frequency, and that's to boost up your self-esteem. 1196 888. Activate transmission. And just allow this beautiful light energy to come through, spiral all the way through, as it moves through every part of your chakra system, moving through all your tissues as it expands itself out, renewing all of the tissues. Hello, bodies. I'm just going to go ahead and talk to the tissues and bring in that vibration. And I ask that you assist with each person that is allowing their healing to take place. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to give thanks to all the benevolent light beings that are assisting each person at this time, in this moment. Thank you. Breathe. And allow the body to fill up with this purest light. And this light is now at the very top of the Stargate, dropping down through the galactic, dropping down through the universe, into the spirit, into the soul star, dropping down into the crown and third eye activation, thank you. Dropping it down into the throat, opening and expanding the throat and speaking of truth. Thank you. Dropping down into the high sacred heart of self, expanding the heart space out. Dropping down into the beautiful solar plexus area. Moving down into the sacral. And down into the root, expanding. And moving down into the beautiful earth star. And finally into the water star. Letting that water star speak and bring up the vibration into all of your cells. Let all the cells communicate. Let all the cells of your plasmic. Let all the cells of your blood and your muscles. Let now the bones be filled with pure light. Renewing the osteoblast. Renewing your bone marrow. Allowing the foundation of the body to become stronger and stronger, supporting you. Allowing the nervous system to be fully aligned, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Allowing that energy of light to flow straight through the spine, down into the tailbone, dropping down into the bones of the hip and the pelvis. Bringing it all the way back up and going out into the organs, moving up into the top of the brain. Let's go up there. Let's clear out the eyesight. Let's make the eyesight strong, ear strong. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Let's bring it down into the throat. Let's get that stuff out of here. I know some of you got some new good stuff going on. Let's get rid of that. Let's go down into the bronchioles. Go down into the lungs and open up. Commanding new light, new tissue, renewal, revitalization. Thank you. Vitality. Thank you. Okay, moving down into digestive tract, into the stomach. Small intestines, large intestines. Fill everything with light. And now moving up into the heart space. And at this time, anything in the body that is still out of balance, disharmony, let's just put it back in balance energetically. Thank you. Activate that transmission. And just allow your body to just balance and say, hey, I got this. I've already did all my releasing, yes, and now I am bringing in all this healing for myself. You got this. You are with your divine team. Breathe that in. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. And now we were going to just bring in that beautiful crystal spiral, that diamond white light. And now we're just going to drop that in and bring in this beautiful silver light. And we're going to check your cord and make sure your cord is nice and healthy. And just say, I now allow myself to be healed in this moment through the Source Divine Creator. And now we're just going to bring in happiness, joy. We're going to call back all those parts of yourself before the final beautiful silver takes its beautiful shine to you. And all those parts of yourself that have been gone for so long, that have just been waiting to return and waiting for you to call that back. Just now in this moment, lift up your hands and say, I call back all those parts of myself fully healed in high vibration, carrying the most benevolent light energy. And I allow that returned healed part of me to come back as I claim my essence that is left a long time ago and is fully healed. I call those pieces of myself that have been fractured back completely healed. And just allow that energy to return to you, those pieces of yourself to be fully healed within you. Let it settle in to that heart space. Feel those pieces of you going back into your arms, back into your chest, back into the trunk part of your body, fitting back into your hips and your legs, down into your feet. Bring awareness to your toes, wiggle them so everything kind of fits just right. Because this is a new crystalline part of you, a higher consciousness, that Christ consciousness energy coming in, reestablishing itself back into your Christos energy. And bring it in and bring it down and settle in. Bring both hands to heart with a deep breath in, deep breath in. Hands over to the heart, exhaling out. Feel yourself like never before. Feel the vibration of you. Feel your heart beating. And say, I am present in this moment. I am completely restored because I said so. I allow myself to just be right now present. I am empowered. I am loved. I am worthy. I am deserving. Breathe that in and allow yourself to just feel that energy. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am thankful. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. I am strong. I am healed. I am free. I am alive. I am wonderful. I am sacred. I have purpose. I am brave. I have vitality. I have grace. I am mindful. I am passion. I am kindness. I have clarity. I am safe. I am divine. I am focused. I have gratitude. I am nourished. I am secure. I am priceless. I am all of the wonderful things of caring. I am magical. I am sexy. I am lovable. I am beholding to myself of love. And allow yourself to just hold and feel into love space, giving yourself permission to love yourself, to breathe that in and feel that beautiful 12D activation crystal spiral coming in, resetting you and feeling that activation. Thank you. Renewing all parts of your DNA, your RNA, your mitochondria, protons, electrons, neutrons, nucleus, atoms, and molecules, all sacred parts of you. And renewing that blueprint pattern, your divine blueprint, restoring it. Breathe, inhale, exhale. As you desire, so is your will. As your deed, so is your destiny. And allow this beautiful silver to now blend with the crystal spiral that is activating all this high energy in that 12D. And just allow yourself to just breathe that in and just be in this present moment. Feel how your body receives that transmission. You activate that within yourself. You give yourself permission. You empower yourself. Breathe. I am simply here guiding you into that. Breathe. Beautiful crystal spiral. And the 12D. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Cosmic Mothers. Thank you, beloved High Archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, for bringing in healing and helping to move things out. I like to thank all the spirit guides that were on a higher realm, all the animal spirits, and the flower essence. Thank you, crystal beings. Thank you, all healed ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on. Nahana unturare sintererane. Uhusanan ailala este. Menana ukururina na disanare utererasi. Ehen hena o oreai. Se hesuturina awandaya sitinere. Sararetaros. Fucha. Ta. When you are ready, thank you for transmission. And transmission is now complete. Thank you. Thank you. Spiral. When you are ready, open your eyes. Take in a nice deep breath. Bring awareness to your fingertips, to your toes. Drink some more water. How is everybody feeling? If you are coming back and you're feeling yourself, how are you feeling? Put a love heart if you're feeling good. If you're crying, that's fine. Allow yourself to purge. Okay, I see some hearts. Breathe. How's everyone doing? How are you feeling? I have no idea what they're doing out there. Crying and I feel myself. Yes, honey, yes. I said this wasn't going to be an easy one. And I was asking, please bring in the most gentle process. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Oh, honey, you're so welcome. Just breathe. Know that from this day forward, you carry that no more. You made the conscious decision to do the work to break yourself free of it. So anything residual comes up, just simply say, oh no, I released that. I don't consent to that timeline anymore. Be done with it. Oh, I released that. I don't consent to that timeline anymore. I'm not consenting to that energy. Bye. Because it'll come back and try to test you, to lock you down. Residues. And all you have to do is just say, I don't consent to that. That's the name of the game now down here. Because so many things have happened on this planet with us that was not our consent. And we go along with the creature's curriculum. That's not our consent. The trickery. That's not our consent. Got a love heart. Janice, thank you. Pearlie, are you still in the house? You doing okay? Yeah, I think I lost Pearlie. Where's Pearlie? Hey, there you are. Okay. I'm like, where are you? Everyone just breathe. Good. Just breathe. Breathe. I want you to all stay in love. Today is a good day. It's a new moon. What do new moons do? Bring in new beginnings. What did you just do on a new moon? You're starting a new beginning. Because we're doing what? This is day 3 of liberation. Liberating yourself. Day 3. Because this is the month of liberation. So we have 16 more days to go. Because it's what? 19 days of us being together, doing this. Because what happens when you liberate yourself? You become this unstoppable beam of light. Because you're activating. You're doing it. Because you're getting in and doing the work. You're releasing it. You're saying, hey, nope. Not part of that. Not part of that.com. So you're giving yourself permission to claim yourself. Now, to take this one step further, you can take a nice medicine bath, soak in some water. You can go, if the sun is out and about, go outside, get that sun energy and just ask, could I just have a beautiful kiss from you, from the beautiful divine? Let yourself get kissed. Let yourself get hugged. Let your feet get hugged. And just be in that moment. And know that you started on this day on a new moon. And you're not carrying that. And the work you just did today benefited your generation, your ancestors, but mainly you, because you were brave enough to show up and do it. That's what counts, is you. 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 Love you. Love you. Okay, that's the very beginning. I was having to replay a session. Make sure I receive the full thing. Honey, you fine. You just miss me jabbering. Because I do the jabbering and gift to jab, kind of like stall a little bit, get people in. So, but you're good. When I did the essence to give you, you're good. Okay. I know what it feels like. Okay. So, like I said in the beginning, I only do the medicine and do the teachings of what I have experienced. Because that's the medicine. I went through it, I got it. So I can help others move through. You have to want to claim yourself and step into yourself so you can fulfill your mission here. And sometimes you got to step back and do a little bit of cleanup. And that's all right. Because you know what? When we came, nobody promised us a rose garden. And if they did, they had too many freaking thorns on it. So I couldn't pick one. So the rest of the day, you rest. Know that you're processing a lot of codes right now. You're processing the codes that I just snapped in. If you would like some codes to just put on your glass of water just for yourself, I will put them in community. I'll put them there so that you can go in community and just take a look at those. Or either I'll put it on my webpage because I don't want it to be like an issue. You know what I'm saying? So either way, I'll put a referral and say go to the webpage and you can get your frequency. If you feel like you want to work with more frequency, say like your life force frequency, or working with your the love bomb one that just fills you up with love energy. But your crystals, if you have a quartz crystal, it's really good to have so that you can put the codes into the crystal. If you have a piece of rose quartz, that's really good to work with. If you have your smoky quartz, that's a good one to work with when you're doing healings. And just working with just your regular quartz is good. You know, if you have a Lemurian one, work with your Lemurian one. So if you have your crystal, you can put the codes into there. Okay. And just hold it and say, okay, I'm going to put it in my right hand and I'm just going to say the codes into my crystal so I can work with it. Okay. Because they are what? Recorders. They record everything. All right. That's why they're used in everything from TVs to phones to all this high-tech technology. We're still pulling a Superman down here using a crystal. Oh, Lex Luthor. So, any questions before we close this and I let you be and you just get into what you got to do? Any questions? Anybody have any questions? You good? Okay. I'm going to close out with our medicine read. No, I always have to have cards. And the message. I like to just reach and pull. Yeah, this is already coming into play for me. I'm very excited about it. Mount Shasta. Yes, yes, yes. I know, I know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love Mount Shasta. This is number 37. And then the orange calcite is number 40. I love orange calcite. Oh my gosh. Orange calcite is very healing. If you have ever worked with it, it's very healing. And it's really pretty. I like when she makes her cards, she puts the hidden faces inside the crystals. So I love that. Okay, so we have for 40. Oh, this is nice. Creativity. The pleasure of birthing something new. Sensuality and sexuality. What do you want to birth? Because this is all about self-existing storm, guided by vision, having the vision, okay? And it's all about that new moon energy. So this is that spark. What's the spark representing? I love Mount Shasta. Going really, really soon. Like, real soon. Like, real soon. Like, yeah. That's how I know. Shasta. Mount Shasta is a very beautiful place. If you've never been, it is a place where it's very dimensional. And I've had some very wonderful event things happen to me on that mountain. Things that make me go, what the hell? Come out! I know what those kind of events. Or one side is all sunny and it's snowing right there over you. I don't. Yeah. And then the time that I went up and the clouds covered the whole entire valley. Couldn't even see any trees. We were up above where we could just see nothing but the clouds. That was like, I said, wow, is this like what heaven is? It's so beautiful. And no sound. It was like so quiet. So yeah, I'm looking forward to taking in some Shasta. Very, like, like hop, skip, and a jump away. Just getting ready to happen. So, if there is no questions, Mount Shasta would be so cool. Yes! Shasta is thebomb.com. I think that's one of the reasons why I never really moved out of California, because it's just a hop, skip, and a jump for me. Like 3 hours and a half, give or take. But the fact that something is so powerful and it's just able to drive to and be, I would rather go to Mount Shasta than going to Yosemite. I've been to Yosemite, but I like Shasta. There's something about it. It has a little something for everyone, and it doesn't disappoint. There's always something going on in Shasta. And when you meet those dimensional beings that live up there, they look like they try to fit in, but what gives them away is their outfits. Yeah, what they're wearing. They don't look right. They come up to just take a look and they just sit there. They have a human look, but their outfits that they're wearing doesn't fit in with the time. And then they always like, "Hi, how are you?" Or they'll just sit there and they'll just be looking at you, gazing at you. And they do this with their head, and that's how you know it's one of those beings just looking at you. And you just feel like, okay, and especially when you can see through them. Yeah, those are special ones too. So, everyone, be good to yourselves. I will see you tomorrow for something not so intense. I believe from what they said, we had to go through 3 intensities, and I think this is our last intensity. So from here on out now, it's going to be that flowing and creating. So, oh, honey, thank you. But you know what? Here's the thing. You did the work. All of you did the work. You showed up. When you show up and do the work, you get the results. You get the healing. Okay? And all I want every one of you to do, if any residual stuff comes up, just say, I'm not consenting to that. No, not consenting to that. No. You know what? I really struggle to step into my work because there was this belief that I had to stay in nursing. I have to stay in nursing, But nursing was killing me. It was taking little bits and pieces of me because my body wasn't getting the rest. It wasn't getting the recharge like it should, when you're giving all the time. But that's okay. I'm much happier now. Yes, because I'm not doing crazy things like calling in saying, I can't come in today. What can I make up? Because I just can't do it today. I just not feeling I can't. Old job, new one. There you go. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You make up those things because you just can't do it. You need to take a break. You need to just kind of go be yourself and heal yourself. You can't go do it because you didn't use up too much sick leave. Well, why are you sick? Because you're doing something that you don't enjoy anymore. That's why. Oh yeah, that's right. All right, lovelies. Be good to yourself. Much love. Sit back, relax, sunbathe, whatever. Let's go into it. Let's say our famous, beautiful words. What are you guys doing out there? Hold on. I gotta make sure I get my notes right. Oh, that's right. Okay, here we go. Say it with me. I am awake. I am divinely aligned. I am divinely free, for I am divinely seen. I am divinely heard, and I am divinely loved. Be so liked. Like and subscribe. This is the part where I always tell you, be your light. But today, you claimed your light back. Because you always were your light. You just took all those pieces and brought them back. So now you're even stronger than before. That's what it all means. Just love yourself. That's all you gotta do. You don't gotta nothing. Just love yourself. Be the love of you. Period. There, I've spoken. All right, I gotta go have some cocoa now. Might be lunchtime. I have no idea. All right, lovelies. I will see you for tomorrow for a new day, a new dawn. All right? Be good to yourself. Much love.